So Mick, tell me, what is On The Go?
Well, On The Go is a company founded on the principles of building products that move people. We manufacture technical sportswear, corporate uniforms and accessories for customers like Ironman, Fitbit, Anytime Fitness, Virgin and thousands of other teams around the world.
Where did it all begin?
At 21 with $150 in the bank, I had a cycle club who had pre-sold 400 cycling jerseys and needed them in 4 weeks. No one in the world could do it in less than 12. I found a way, and when I did, I realised there was thousands of other customers like that. I looked online, Googled, how is sportswear made? I realised that there was factories overseas who could do this. I'd told the customer, I'll talk with production and get back to you tomorrow. At that point, production was my mother at the kitchen table. I went up and said to Mum, do you think we could make 400 cycling jerseys in 4 weeks? She replied, Mick, you can't even stitch the button on your polo shirt. I chatted to some factories overseas, and fortunately enough, 2 got back to me. They replied, you're absolutely crazy, but there might be a way. If we get the order with the right details and you help us in the design phase a bit more than other customers do. I spent that 3 to 4 weeks obsessing about how products were made. I picked up the goods at 5 a.m. at the DHL department in Mascot at the Sydney airport and delivered it 30 minutes before the event started.
What were some of the challenges that you faced?
You can't do everything on your own. So it's super important to understand where you want to be in your business and really try and put the steps in place to get there. And often that is in bringing great people to the organisation and really trying to find people with shared values and alignment. Growing a business when you're 21 at university with a couple of $100 in the bank was extremely hard. And for the first few years, we operated with no debt, no investment, and it was completely bootstrapped for the first 3 years. So that was really challenging, but I would also not change that because it taught a lot of resourcefulness, it taught us really good business practices, and it helped make sure that we'd proven the model right because our customers funded our growth. Happiness comes from solving problems. Happiness doesn't come from having a lot of success. But if the success comes from solving great problems, then you'll generally be happy.
So from garage to now you're in this office with several people, what's next for On The Go?
We're about to enter some really exciting high-performance partnerships, which is going to enable our product to really start working with some great athletes, some great national teams, and that's going to really help unfold the high-performance part of On The Go. We're about to release what I see as the world's best 3D designer for sports apparel, where customers will be able to get a beautiful experience in designing their product on their tablet, on their phone, on their desktop, and being able to get fully immersed in designing their own product. Because we actually want to be a business that has changed the way that this industry has been for the last 100 years.